Hi, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my craft room. It's a new month, so I have a new color and chat to share with you today. Happy March. I just got this set in the mail from the Lawn Fawn release. It is called Berry Special, I believe. Yes, Berry Special. And I created 3 coloring guides to show how I colored the different types of stamps on here. So the bunches of strawberries, the strawberry basket, the vine of strawberries, and a couple of the mice. I did accidentally color my baskets in reverse, so the first step is in the middle and the second step is on top. So just switch those if you save these coloring guides. I just got excited and started coloring on the first image instead of the second one. So I didn't really want to start over, so it is what it is. It's fine. I just like to show the 3 different steps just to give you a visual and give myself a visual when I color these later. So there is still a visual, it's just flipped. And I'm going to color in all of the strawberries at the same time because it's the same 3 colors. It just depends on where you're applying shadow. So I put shadow on my mouse holding the strawberry more towards the mouse. And then on the 3 bunch of berries, I put them mostly where they overlap each other. And then for the vines, and here I'm showing it's the same 3 colors for all the strawberries. And the ones on the vine, I'm just putting the brighter spot in the middle, so I'm outlining them all with the darker shade, which is DR4. And then for my mid-tone, I'm using DR1 and I'm just bringing out that DR4 more into the berry. So I know some strawberries are definitely richer in color, which is why I went with the DRs. But I wanted to have a little bit of a highlight in my berry, so I did use a CR7 to be my lightest color. So that way there still is a little bit of a pinkish feel to it. It's a coral color, but more of a pink strawberry feel for the lightest part of my berries. So I use my nib for the darkest color, and then I'm using my brush tip for the lighter to really help blend in the rest of those berries. And I think they're really pretty. I like this color combo for a berry, so I think these strawberries look pretty good and tasty. For the strawberry basket, I went with my teal colors. So I have GT3, GT2, and GT1 as my 3 shades for the basket. And this is because I just imagine strawberry baskets as being this teal color. I have some strawberry baskets that I actually use to keep my microfiber cloth in for cleaning, as well as my markers. Sometimes, if you've seen on my other videos, I will put some uh, markers in my basket just to keep next to me, especially if I'm coloring the same thing over and over again. Like right now, I've created what I think would be good, so I already have some stamped and colored images already cut out on a sample, and then I create my coloring guide, so I have my markers out for that, and then now I'm showing how I color them in. So I like to keep my markers in a jar or something close by, and I usually grab my teal strawberry basket, so that is why I went with teal. So now we're moving into the greens, and again I use the same 3 green color combination for all the berries in each of my coloring guides. So I'm going to go ahead and grab out my vine since it has the most green, so you can see that coloring guide. I'm using my AGs for this, so I'm using AG3 as my darkest, AG2 as my medium, and AG1 as my lightest. So very similar to the berries, wherever I think there should be shadow, because a berry is sitting on top of it or another leaf is overlapping, that's where I'm adding the shadow. So the darkest color, just creating kind of an outline. And then I will bring in my mid-tone and light, just like I did with the berries, and color them in. Okay, so while I'm coloring in the green, I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is a little nasally. I've been fighting a cold all week. Um, I was pretty sick earlier in the week, but I am feeling better. I just sound kind of terrible. I don't know if you have allergies or issues with your nose like I do. So this is how I sound whenever I have an allergy attack. It just lingers. My congestion just always likes to linger. Um, but I am feeling better. I just sound terrible. But I'm excited for the month. I actually have some exciting news. I joined another design team. I know I talked last month about how busy I am, but it's another one video a month commitment, and I'm really excited. It's for Time for Tea Designs. I don't know if you remember, I did a video for them when they went to Simon Says Stamp. So they are a UK based company, but they do sell to the US via their website as well as through Simon Says Stamp. So I'm super excited about that. My package is coming soon. Otherwise, I think I would have done a coloring guide for them today. But I am excited to do a video a month for them, just like I do with Heffy Doodle. I will be doing a video on, I believe it's going to be Wednesdays, the third Wednesday of every month. So I will do my best to remember to share the video in the community of my channel, and then I will repost it later. But I hope you'll go check out their channel. I will link them down below, and I will link down my video I did for Time for Tea Designs down below in the description, so you can check it out after this. Just to see how cute their images are. They have really adorable critters. They're kind of on the like chubbier side, which I think are really cute, and just really adorable dies, especially some of their large sentiment dies. So I'm pretty excited for this opportunity. Oh, and also, once I join, or now that I am a part of the team, I will have a 10% off code for you to use if you order directly through them. So I will link their shop and have my code down below too, which I know it's weird to promote them while I'm coloring Lawn Fawn, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're moving on to the flowers that are on a strawberry vine. I had to Google what they look like. I remember they were white, but I wasn't really sure. So I'm coloring the insides with my CTs, which are some yellow colors. And I'm doing 3 and 1. They're such a small circle. Honestly, you could just do one shade, but I did 2. And then I'm using my LY one just to add a little bit to the flowers. If you look at them, they kind of have a yellowish green hue to the white. So I thought I would just add a little bit of color to the flowers. It's super subtle though. I feel like you could just color in the center of the flower and with one color and be done. So I only chose 2 of the mice to put on these coloring guides because they're very similar. So I wanted to show one holding a berry and then the one in the really adorable overalls. I'm going for a denim overall, so I'm using TBs. I have TB7, TB4, and TB3, which I know 7 to 4 is a big jump. So I do very little TB7 and then really try to spread out that color using my mid-tone. And then for the mice themselves, I've already done a coloring guide for kind of a light brown mouse, so I thought I would bring out my brown grays for these mice. So I am using just 2 different colors because a lot of them are covered. So I think only 2 is really necessary for these tiny little mice. And I'm using BG4 and BG2. So again, outlining where I think the darkest part of the mice would be. So where it is being covered by the strawberry, or maybe more on the back side of the mouse, that's where I'm putting the shadow. And then I'm using the lighter BG2 to fill it in and really kind of blend that out, trying to create a little bit of a seamless look between the 2 colors. And then finally, I'm using FS8 as my pink for their ears, their nose, and to add a little blush cheek to them. So here is what they look like all colored in. Like I said, I have this card sample. I followed the latest Lawn Fanatics design to create this. I also use my bubble stencil to add in the blue or kind of teal Salvaged Patina, and then the red, which is Festive berries. So I hope you enjoyed this coloring tutorial. Make sure you head over to Instagram where you can save the post or do some screenshots. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll click like, and if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. As always, you can find everything I use down below in the description box. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye!